love these movies because I know I don't have to be scared going into it, unlike
Right.
other horror films, because I know it's going to be funny, more funny than scary.
Right.
Why do you get drawn to these types of movies and projects?
I mean, I just like to work. You know, as a black man in Hollywood, you got to get that check. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not playing a slave, so it's all good. You know what I mean? I got to work my way to that Oscar.
So
Feel what I'm saying?
you're gonna get an Oscar for this film, right?
No, I'm saying if I end up playing a slave, that's what they give the Oscars for.
You should have gone on 12 Years a Slave.
I should have. You know, at least 4 years a slave.
I know,
You know what I mean?
right?
Part-time slave.
Well, you know, you like to do the sequel, so maybe you'll do the sequel for 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, I might do that. 24 years a slave. Let's do it.
So it was an easy yes then for you when
Yeah,
Marlon
I mean,
approached
Marlon
you.
is the big homie. The first movie, obviously, we had a lot of success with it, and it's always great. I mean, just looking at this poster, Jamie Presley, Ashley Rickards, Gabriel Iglesias, Cedric the Entertainer, Essence Atkins, Marlon Wayans. How would I say no to that ensemble? And they're calling me back.
Right.
I'm there.
By the way, am I the only one who noticed the time on this poster?
No, it's 4:20.
Oh, like, right.
It's
I
4:20.
was at the screening yesterday and they had it posted up on the screen before the movie started, and I'm like, hey, look at the time. And he's like, what do you mean, 4:20?
I know
was
what
like,
you do
You don't, no.
on the weekends.
I am just aware of things around me.
And
Doesn't mean I
sometimes at
actually have
night.
done it.
Well, it makes you aware. Paranoid almost. That's what they say.
Well, I know you do.
I don't do it. I've never smoked weed in my life.
Neither have I. This movie is really about these moments that are actually supposed to be really serious, but Marlon is able to find the jokes in it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had this moment where it was actually a serious moment, but you couldn't help but laugh or think that it's funny?
Oh, yeah. I laugh at funerals sometimes.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I mean,
so
there's
embarrassing.
always moments because, again, sure, you lost a person and they're in the casket, but there's something to either remember about them or somebody's acting a fool in the funeral, so I'll find humor anywhere.
It's always the silence. Even when I was younger and I was in school and they asked for a moment of silence over the intercom, and I'm just like,
You're
I
always
just want
afraid
to
that you might
laugh.
poop.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
No, I'm good. You know, I got control over my flatulence. You know what I'm saying?
What is it like working with Marlon, who's behind this as a producer and a writer as well?
It's great. I mean, because he has a vision, he knows exactly what he wants. So, and he knows my comedy, and he respects it. So, a lot of times you have people that's trying to make you do something else, and just something you're not comfortable with. But he knows why I'm there. He's like, "Hey, just do what you do. Here's the scene. Take it and run with it. Work your magic." And he has a vision. He's the writer. He's the producer, and he's the star. So, for him to give me that platform and you know, trust what I do is like, that's the greatest thing.
Does he ever crack the whip on you?
Never. Because he knows I know martial arts, so you know we'll have a skinny guy fight, which is not.
Why don't we see any of your martial arts in these films?
You will soon.
I will.
I have one that I wrote and produced, and me and Russell Simmons are producing it. So
Where does the martial arts come in then?
where?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a martial artist. That's
No,
where
but
it
in the
comes
movie.
Not in this one.
Not in this movie,
No, in
but
this
in the
one you
other
gonna
movie.
see Ray Ray in there. Ray
No,
Ray
in
is
the Russell
scared,
Simmons
homie.
movie, you said there's martial arts in it, so I'm like,
No, there's another movie that's coming out that
Right.
yeah,
I got it.
where I'll bring out all those skills. In this one, I got to bring out my gangster scared skills.
I think that the martial arts can be worked into Ray Ray.
I don't think so. I think if he knew martial arts, he'd want to fight the ghost, and he's not gonna do that.
Okay.
Made in Hollywood.